Hi everyone, Helen, your Emotion Code and Body Code Certified Practitioner, coming to you from Inside Out Institute, where we are talking about being okay with not being in control. And in the first series, in the first episode, we talked about identifying why it may be that you are not okay with being in control. And that was a really, really important thing to identify, because, unless you know why you have that tendency, then you're not going to be able to shift away from it. So really important you understand that. So in this episode today, we want to take that to the next step. And I want you to imagine what would happen if you actually let yourself go. Okay, before you start to control a situation, if you try to envisage what would happen if you did it. Okay, so a lot of the time, wanting control comes from fear. And while being cautious of the future can be, it can be a good thing, but you want to be able to find a healthy balance. And, when we're trying to control things, we're trying to prevent anything from going wrong. And it's like you're trying to validate that fear you have inside of you of what may be happening or why you need this control. Now, if you envisage it, what is going to go wrong? Because like in 85% of the time, the thing that you most fear never eventuates. That means in a small 15%, you may have a window there where something may not go quite your way. But given that it is such a small window, isn't it much, much better to have strategies in place to deal with that small 15% rather than have it cloud the whole 100% of your day in your life? Yeah. And, is your life going to alter in a drastic negative way if you let go? The answer is no. No, it's not. Seriously, if you haven't given this a try, I recommend it. Your life will only get better. Let me assure you of that. Because letting go, you allow yourself to be open to those positive things around you, those positive emotions and those spontaneous things and enjoying life in the moment, in the here and now, right here in this moment. When we worry about the past, we bring that into our future. And then we bring that into our now, and we also take it into our future. Actually, forgive yourself of the past. If it wasn't your fault, then don't take ownership of it. There were things that happened that we either did what we thought was the right thing at the time, or we had no control over. But the thing is that it's gone, it's not coming back again. So what you have is the here and the now. And look around you. Look at the people who manage to have really enjoyable time with their family or at work or when they go out. That's because they've mastered the art of worrying about things when things need to be worried about and not doing it beforehand and not trying to control situations. They have the flexibility. So if somebody invites them out for lunch at last minute, they say, yeah, let's go. Great. Glad you thought of that. So it's time to take charge of your life rather than letting your fears take control of you. And that's the note I want to finish up on today. So I hope that has been helpful. I hope you can now go back and really sort of reflect on that. And better still, give yourself a chance. Put it into practice. Before you start to control something, step back and see what happens when you don't control it. I think you'll be pleasantly surprised. So until next time, I'll see you later. Take care.